Okay.
Good afternoon. That's a continuation of the procurement activity for today. We have the Prevent Conference for various civil works project. So to start this procurement, may I introduce to you once again the members of the BAC headed by our BAC chairman, Engineer Park, our BAC vice chairman, Attorney Fernando, and member of the BAC, Engineer Arturo Precose. We have also here our technical working group headed by Engineer Daisy Manzano and member architect Donald Fernando, for the secretariat, Extraordinary Riniero Sarminas. And we have also here our IT support, Sherwin Francisco. Sir, majority of the BAC members are present. There's a quorum, sir.
Thank you. We have a quorum, so the proceeding for the previous conference for civil works projects is now called to order. Secretariat, please proceed with the presentation of the details of the previous conference for this civil works project. And then, respectively, the attending is acknowledged.
Sir, we have no prospective bidders that we give credit conference.
So proceed as scheduled.
So we have the private conference for civil works, contract ID numbers 25A00018, retrofitting strengthening of permanent bridges, Nanguneg Bridge, B04889LZ along Manila North Road, 25A00019, retrofitting strengthening of permanent bridges, Dupac Bridge, B04932LZ along Manila North Road, 25A00020, retrofitting strengthening of permanent bridges, Suso Bridge, B04993LJ along Manila North Road, 25A00062, retrofitting strengthening of permanent bridges, Viray Bridge, B00844LJ along San Nicolas-Natividad-Sn, Quintin-Umingan-Guimba Road, 25A00073, retrofitting strengthening of permanent bridges, Dupac Bridge, B01623 LJ along Binalonan-Asingan-Santa Road, 25A00083, retrofitting strengthening of permanent bridges, Bagulin Bridge, B05052 LJ along San Fernando Bagulin Road, 25A00086, retrofitting strengthening of permanent bridges, Nining Bridge 2, B04741 LJ along San Nicolas-Natividad-Sn, Quintin-Umingan-Guimba Road, 25A00139, construction of missing lanes, new roads, road connecting Santa Rancho Road, S00089LJ, and Santa Kawayan Road, Ilocos Sur, Package 1, 25A00140, construction of missing lanes, new roads, road connecting Santa Rancho Roads, S00089LJ, and Santa Kawayan Road, Ilocos Sur, Package 2, 25A00169, construction of missing lanes, new roads, Alilem Subcon, Ilocos Sur, Bangkot Benguet Road, Ilocos Sur, Package 6, 25A00223, construction improvement of access roads leading to seaports, kalsada tungo sa Paliparan, Riles at Daungan Program, Katuparan, Ilocos Flymeet Cruise Road, Purimao and Paway, Ilocos Norte. 25A00226, construction of missing new roads, Santo, La Union, Kibungan, Benguet Road, Subcon section, La Union. 25A00259, construction improvement of various infrastructure in support of national security, tatag ng infrastruktura para sa kapayapaan at seguridad program, TICAS, construction of Police Regional Office 1, Regional Headquarters, Camp Brigadier General Oscar M. Torrendo, Parian, San Fernando City, La Union, Phase 6. 25A00272, widening of permanent bridges, parallel bridge along Pangasinan sa Banks Road. 25A00284, construction improvement of various infrastructures in support of national security, tatag ng infrastruktura para sa kapayapaan at seguridad program, TICAS, construction of multipurpose training center, Camp Lieutenant Colonel Jose Laberinto, Nagilian, La Union, and 25A00312, replacement of permanent bridges, Carlos Piromolo Bridge, P00885LZ, along Kabiling, Wawa, Bayambang, Malisiki, Santa Barbara Road, Phase 2. For contract ID number 25B00205, the construction of bypass and diversion roads at Carlos City Bypass Road, Package A, Pangasinan. We have issued supplemental bulletin number 160 with the subject cancellation of procurement activities. And also for 25A00206, construction of bypass and diversion road, San Carlos City Bypass Road, Package B, Pangasinan. Supplemental bulletin number 161 with the subject cancellation of procurement activities.
The purpose of PREBID conference is to discuss, clarify, and explain the different aspects of the projects of the procuring entity with the prospective bidders. It must be held at least 12 calendar days before the deadline for bid submission, but not earlier than 7 calendar days from the advertisement or posting of bid opportunity.
So here are the following contract data of the project. For contract ID number 25A00018, location of Bacan, Ilocos Sur with the ABC of 4,632,000. For the scope of works of the epoxy injection for cracks on deck slab, patching of damaged concrete, carbon fiber sheet bonding to structures, application of protective coating system with the contract duration of 75 calendar days. 25A00019, location Santiago, Ilocos Sur with the ABC of 4,632,000. For the scope of works, we have the epoxy injection of 4 cracks on deck slab, patching of damaged concrete, carbon fiber sheet bonding to structures, application of protective coating system with the contract duration of 75 calendar days. 25A00020, location Santa Maria, Ilocos Sur with the ABC of 26,730,500 pesos. For the scope of works, the epoxy injection for cracks on deck slab, patching of damaged concrete, carbon fiber sheet bonding to structures, application of protective coating system, asphalt overlay, application of thermoplastic pavement markings with the contract duration of 135 calendar days. 25A00062, location Natividad, Pangasinan with the EPC of 79,612,500 pesos. For the scope of works, we have the epoxy injection for cracks on deck slab and girder, carbon fiber sheet bonding to structures, carbon fiber plate bonding to structures, application of protective coating system, installation of expansion joint, finger type, installation of SP chain with the contract duration of 270 calendar days. 25A00073, location Asingan, Pangasinan with the ABC of 10,615,000. For the scope of works, with the epoxy injection for cracks on deck slab and girder, carbon fiber sheet bonding to structures, carbon fiber plate bonding to structures, patching of damaged concrete, Bridge 6 extension with a contract duration of 87 calendar days. 25A00083, location Bagulin, La Union, with the ABs of 104,220,000. For the scope of works, we have the epoxy injection for cracks, on-deck slab, patching of damaged concrete, carbon fiber sheet, and plate bonding to structures, application of protective coating system, installation of bridge and seating prevention restrainers, construction of corbel, with the contract duration of 330 calendar days. 25A00086, location San Nicolas, Pangasinan, with the EBC of 34,064,500 pesos. For the scope of works of the epoxy injection for cracks on deck slab and girder, patching of damaged concrete, carbon fiber sheet bonding to structures, carbon fiber plate bonding into structures, application of protective coating system, installation of expansion joint, finger type, with a contract duration of 165 calendar days. 25A00139, location Kawayan, Ilocos, with the ABs of 33,775,000. For the scope of works of the construction of concrete piles, cast in drill posts, Pier 11, 2.0 meter diameter, 50 meter length, pile integrity testing for completed board piles, high strain dynamic testing for completed board piles with the contract duration of 180 calendar days. 25A00140, location Kawayan, Ilocos, with the ABs of 33,775,000. For the scope of works, with the construction of concrete piles, cast in drill holes, Pier 11, 2 meter diameter, 50 meter length, Pier 10, 2 meter diameter, 50 meter length, pile integrity testing for completed board piles, high strain dynamic testing for completed board piles, with the contract duration of 180 calendar days. 25A00169, location Alilem, Ilocos, with the ABs of 96,500,000. For the scope of works for the construction of two span RCDG with a length of 30.8 meter, bridge resting on steel H piles, construction of 4 single span with a length of 12.8 meter, flat slab bridges resting on steel H piles, construction of bridge approaches, with the contract duration of 300 calendar days. 25A00223, location Curacao and Paway, Ilocos Norte, with the ABs of 187,346,065 pesos. For the scope of works, we have the earthworks, excavation, spreading and compaction of for embankments and aggregate sa base floors, construction of PCCB carriageway, 280 millimeter thick, 3.35 meter width carriageway, and 1.5 meter width for shoulder. Fabrication and launching of frame stress girder type 5, 35 meters, construction of bridge superstructures, construction of slope protection, MSC wall, and slope masonry, construction of river protection, steel sheet piles with pile cap, construction of abutment protection with a contract duration of 300 calendar days. 25A00226, location sa La Union, with the ABs of 57,900,000. For the scope of works, we have the road opening, construction of bridge, 20 meter RCDG, 2 lanes, 5 spans, with isolated footing, contract duration of 210 calendar days. 25A00259, locations at Fernando City, La Union, with the ABs of 33,775,000. For the scope of works, we have the masonry works, painting works, ceiling works, electrical works, plumbing works, installation of doors and windows, installation of tempered glass, installation of automatic fire alarm sprinkler system, time works, with the contract duration of 240 calendar days. 25A00272, location Binalonan-Asingan-Santa, with the ABs of 73,900,000. 945,055 pesos. For the scope of works, we have the provision of steel gradeway, Pier 3 to Pier 5, construction of board piles, Pier 3 to Pier 5, construction of columns, Pier 3 to Pier 5, construction of coping, Pier 3 to Pier 6, fabrication and launching of girders, Pier 3 to Pier 6 with the contract duration of 240 calendar days. 25A00284, location ng Ilan La Union, with the EBs of 26,055,000. For the scope of works, we have the installation of project billboard, signboard, removal of structure and obstruction, earthworks, concrete works, soil poisoning, plumbing works, fabrication of doors and windows, roofing works, waterproofing works, tile works, masonry and plastering works, painting works, ceiling works, electrical works, supply installation of air conditioning system, supply installation of water pumping system, supply installation of fire extinguishers with the contract duration of 300 calendar days. 25A00312, location by Pangasinan, with the EBs of 193 million. For the scope of works on the construction of board piles, 2-meter diameter, Pier 2, Pier 3, and Pier 4. Construction of pile top, Pier 1, Pier 2, and Pier 4. Piling integrity testing for completed board piles. High strain dynamic testing for completed board piles. Construction of column at Pier 3 and provision of steel gradeway with contract duration of 300 calendar days.
Supplemental Bid Bulletin issued by BAC to answer requests for clarification, queries submitted 10 calendar days before deadline or interpretation, and upon BAC's initiative to clarify or modify any provision of bidding documents at least 7 calendar days before deadline for bids. Posted in FieldJEP's and procuring entity's website and at any conspicuous place within the premises of the procuring entity. Bidders who have submitted bids before the issuance of supplemental bid bulletin must be informed in writing and allowed to modify or withdraw their respective bids. Submission and receipt of bids. Checklist of technical documents Class A. Legal documents. Valid FieldJEP's registration certificate, Platinum membership, in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of the IRR. Per GPPB Resolution Number 18-2017, in lieu of the Class A eligibility documents, which were uploaded and maintained current and updated in FieldJEP's, bidders are required to submit their FieldJEP's certificate of registration during bid submission in the case infrastructure projects, pursuant to Section 25.2 BI of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184. Additional for the checklist of technical documents, Class A technical documents. Statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. And statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract, or SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid, except under conditions provided under the rules, and special pickup license in case of joint ventures, and registration for the type and cost of the contract to be bid. Original copy of bid security. If in the form of a surety bond, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration. Bid validity period, 120 calendar days from the date of submission of bids. Bid security validity period, 120 calendar days from the date of submission of bids. The bidder shall submit a bid securing declaration or any form of bid security enumerated below. Cash or cashier's manager check issued by a universal or commercial bank 2%. Bank draft or guarantee or irrevocable letter of credit issued by a universal or commercial bank, 2%. And surety bond called the demand issued by a surety or insurance company duly certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security, 5%. Project requirements which shall include the following: organizational chart for the contract to be bid, list of contractors' key personnel, project manager, project engineers, materials engineers, and foremen to be assigned to the contract to be bid with their complete qualification and experience data. List of contractors' major equipment units which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreements, supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor vendor for the duration of the project, as the case may be. For the laboratory equipment, please refer to DPWH Department Order No. 11, Series of 2017 for the minimum materials testing equipment. Original duly signed Omnibus Sworn Statement or OSS, and if applicable, original notarized Secretary's Certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the Omnibus Sworn Statement and do acts to represent the bidder. For the financial documents, the prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity or NFCC, computation of NFCC of at least equal to ABC, computed using the prescribed formula. NFCC equals current assets minus current liabilities times 15 minus value of unfinished projects, including awarded projects not yet started, coinciding with the contract to be bid. Checklist of financial documents. Original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form and other documentary requirements under RA number 9184. Original of duly signed bid prices in the bill of quantities. Duly accomplished detailed estimates form, including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with the bid, and cash flow by quarter. Bid submission may be done manually or electronically or online. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Similar to manual submission, the guidelines for the preparation and submission of an electronic bid are contained in Bid Data Sheet, ITB Clause 17, and Department Order No. 87, Series of 2020. Bid evaluation. The financial component of the bids of each past bidder shall be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria, including arithmetical corrections for computational errors, and thus determine the correct total calculated bid prices. The BAC shall automatically disqualify any total calculated bid price which exceeds the ABC. The following factors are to be considered in the evaluation of the bid prices. Completeness. No price in required item equals non-complying. Indicating a 0 or a dash equals free to the GOP. All prices are deemed to include all taxes. Bids not addressing or providing all of the required items in the bidding documents, including where applicable BOQ, shall be considered non-responsive. Arithmetical corrections. Bid prices in figures versus words, words prevails. Total price versus unit price per item, unit price prevails. Total price versus actual sum of component items, actual prevails. Unit cost in detailed estimate versus unit cost in BOQ, the latter prevails. If above ABC, non-complying. Post-qualification. Verification of legal requirements. Licenses, certificates, permits, non-inclusion in blacklist. For technical requirements, single largest completed contract or SLCC similar to the contract. Key personnel, minimum work experience requirements should be satisfied. Availability and commitment of major construction equipment. Failure of the prospective bidder to state a complete technical description of the pledged equipment and the specific location, whether owned, leased, or under purchased agreement, shall result in the bidder's automatic post-disqualification for award of contract and forfeiture of its bid security per DO number 58, series of 2012. Performance in ongoing government and private contracts. Negative slippage of at least 15% in any one project or negative slippage of at least 10% in each of two or more contracts. Failure of the contractor to commence repair work and complete ongoing contracts in the prescribed date after receipt of the notice of defects and deficiencies. Failure of the contractor to commence repair works on contracts with pending certificate of acceptance in the prescribed date after the receipt of the notice of defects and failures. Substandard quality of works or unsatisfactory performance per contract term and conditions at the time of inspection. Liquidated damages currently imposed on the contractor. DO number 127 series of 2018, strict application of RA 9184 in the conduct of the post-qualification of bidders with delayed ongoing contract with DPWH. Authenticity and correctness of bid security. For financial requirements, audited financial statement or AFS, especially current assets and liabilities. Up-to-date value of all outstanding or uncompleted works under ongoing and awarded contracts. Updated NFCC versus ABC. Requirements within 5 calendar days from receipt by the bidder of the notice from the BAC that the bidder has the lowest calculated bid or highest rated bid. The bidder shall submit to the BAC the following: registration certificate from SEC, Department of Trade and Industry, for sole proprietorship or CDA for cooperatives. Mayor's or business permit issued by the city or municipality where the principal place of business of the prospective bidder is located, or the equivalent document for exclusive economic zones or areas. Latest income tax and business returns duly stamped and received by BIR and duly validated with the tax payments. Tax clearance per EO 398 series of 2005 as finally reviewed and approved by the Bureau of Internal Revenue. Valid Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board or PCAB license. Failure to submit any of the post-qualification requirements on time or finding against the veracity thereof shall disqualify the bidder for award, provided that in the event that a finding against the veracity of any of the documents submitted is made, it shall cause the forfeiture of the bid security in accordance with Section 69 of this IRR. Notes on the personnel and equipment requirements of the project. As per DO number 9 series of 2012, technical requirements for civil works projects for public bidding. If a proposed key technical personnel is an employee of the bidder and working on another project at the same time of the bidding, the bidder shall submit a certification that the personnel will be pulled out from the ongoing project once the bidder is awarded the contract, and he or she will be replaced with another person with equal or better qualifications as certified by the head of the implementing office. The bidder may propose a key technical personnel who is not its employee, provided that the said personnel is required to submit a certification that he or she will work for the bidder if it is awarded the contract under bidding. These certifications shall be included in the first envelope of the sealed bid. Also to be verified during post-qualification is the set of equipment pledged by the bidder. The bidder should specify in the submitted bid the location of the equipment where they can be inspected. If any equipment is not in the specified location, then the bidder shall be post-disqualified. For the contract award, the contract shall be awarded to the bidder whose bid has been determined to be the lowest calculated and responsive bid as a result of the detailed evaluation and post-qualification conducted. The successful bidder shall be notified through the issuance of notice of award within the bid validity period and must be confirmed by the successful bidder in writing within 10 days upon receipt thereof, in accordance with Section 37.2.2 of the 2016 Revised IRR of RA 9184. Common reasons for rejection of bids, ineligibility, and post-disqualification of bidder. Failure to submit original copy of the surety bond certified by the Insurance Commission indicating the name of project, the procuring entity, and name of contractor. Shorter bid validity and bid security validity period. Overlapping of pledged equipment and committed key technical personnel. Failure to indicate the validity of bid in the bid form. Late submission of bid. Failure to submit supporting documents like certification of availability of equipments from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project if equipment pledged is to be leased or purchased. Negative slippage in the ongoing projects, negative 15% or more, or negative 10% in each of 2 or more ongoing projects. Unsatisfactory CPAS rating. Common errors in the submission of bids. Incomplete pages of bid documents, technical and financial. Authority of the signatory to sign on behalf of the bidder. For single proprietor, signatory should be the owner or proprietor only. For corporation or cooperative, board secretary certificate and board resolution. For joint venture resolution or agreement. And for partnership, as indicated in the Articles of Partnership.
So for this following projects, we have 25A0001A, 25A 00019, 25A 00020, 62, 73, 25A 00083, 86, 25A 00139, 25A 00140, 25A 00169, 25A 00223, 226, 25A 00259, 25A 00272, 25A 00284, and 25A 00312. The deadline for submission of clarification is 10 days before the submission of bids. The deadline for submission of bids is on November 18, 2024 at 10 o'clock a.m. Number of copies of bid proposal, 1 original copy of the technical and financial bid, and the place of submission of bids, second floor, conference room, DPWH Office 1, City of San Fernando, La Union. So that answered the presentation of the pre-bid conference for the various civil works project.
Okay, thank you, Richard. So please take note that the bidding of these projects is on November 18, 2024. All concerned, your represented bidding date, November 18. Secretary, do you have?
Therefore, tomorrow, November 6, we have the bid opening of various civil works project at 10 o'clock p.m.
Okay, take note for the procurement activity tomorrow. We have procurement activities for the bidding of various projects from our. So do we have a procurement activity today? Before we proceed with the general activities after the previous conference, so we will join the agenda for the previous conference. So the previous conference for the civil strategy now here. The next procurement activity today is general